up, these people? Titos here, and welcome back to the 4th week of the Pokémon Premier League. So today, we're gonna go against the Portland Timburrs, which is led by my friend RTK, which is Twitter is RTK623YT from YouTube. Make sure to check out his Twitter and his channel. He's a really cool dude. He puts a lot of work into his videos, and he actually still goes to school and works and everything, so like his schedule is really tight, let's say, but he puts a lot of work into his videos on his channel, and so make sure to check him out. He's a really cool dude. And today we're gonna go against him, against his team Portland Timburrs. He doesn't have a logo still because he just recently got into the league to replace someone that quitted the league, so he still didn't have time to prepare a logo or anything, but that's not a problem, so I just put it in his profile picture over there, and yeah, we're gonna go against him, and I'm gonna go through the team breakdown as always, and then we're gonna see what happened on the match, because as always, I won't spoil anything until you guys see the video. So, let's go right ahead into the team breakdown without losing any more time. So, first Pokemon I brought for this match was Raichu against this team, because most of his team was a rain team, and of course rain teams consist of a lot of water type Pokemons, and even though he had a Thundurus, this Raichu was really good for Thundurus because of Lightning Rod, so I brought a Shock Boy with Life Orb to deal as much damage as we could, Lightning Rod because it could prevent those prankster T-Waves or anything that Thundurus could actually hit with electric moves on our team, Max Special Attack, Max Speed of course, normal, then Modest because I could outspeed his entire team apart from, like, of course, Thundurus, because like Thundurus is just too fast and Prankster is a thing, so Modest was good enough because I just needed damage output. The rest of his team wasn't so fast, so I could already outspeed without being timid. That's the nature. Without being timid, so I brought Modest, and then I have Thunderbolt of course because stab T-Bolt, like that's good damage. Volt Switch because why not? We could Volt Switch, get the hell out of there and get some damage. Focus Blast because of Mamoswine, in case it would be the chance he would switch into his Mamoswine to take the T-Bolt or something. I could probably go for a Focus Blast. And then Fake Out because cheap damage, priority, it's good. And against Thundurus would help, so I could get some more cheap damage against him. So yeah, Fake Out is there just to be a little bit annoying, because Fake Out is an annoying move. I hate Fake Out, to be honest, personally. Now, next Pokemon that I brought is going to be Blastoise. Blastoise again, of course. Blastoise is a thing on the team, like, oh my god. This is really predictable Pokemon to bring. And of course, Blastoise is here because Water type, and because Rain Team, I mean, it's a thing, so Blastoise is there to take hits. And of course we have Blastoise, and he's gonna have Assault Vest, and it's gonna be ability Rain Dish, because if you would set up the rain with Politoed, that's gonna help Blastoise. And it's gonna be Calm Nature, Max Special Defense, Max HP. So he can take all the hits, and as you guys can see, special move he has is Mirror Coat. Why? Because that thing is gonna destroy. If I get it right, it's gonna destroy. Pause. Because, legit, if I can live a Thunder Choice Specs from Thundurus, so if he in case goes for Thunder, that could be a possibility. I'm not saying he would run that, but if it's a possibility, he could do that, or even just go for a T-Bolt or Volt Switch, that will do a lot. Mirror Coat is gonna do a butt ton of damage. Either he switches into something with Volt Switch or he stays. It's gonna do a lot. So Mirror Coat is just for that, so I can at least try and kill something with Mirror Coat. Then I have Ice Beam for coverage because Goodra is a thing on this team, Scald because stab and burn, and of course Rapid Spin because Rocks is a thing, and we have a Charizard on the team, which I'm gonna talk about it a little bit after this Blastoise. So yeah, Blastoise is there just for all that. And the next Pokemon, as I said, is gonna be Charizard X. I'm gonna bring Charizard X, Beast Bra. I'm gonna try and use it. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be the I mean, I think he's the best option just because after a Dragon Dance, I can practically kill all of his pokes apart from 3. If I can get Mamo out of the way, if I can get... Wait, was it Mamo? I don't even think it's Mamo. No, if Mamo is Focus Sash, then yeah, we're maybe kind of screwed. But if it's not, I can kill it. If it's... I think it was another Pokemon, I think Thunderous, because Prankster T-Wave. That can stop the sweep too, so Thunderous can't be there. And I can't remember what else it was, but there was another Pokemon on his team that could completely stop the sweep. And if I can get those 3 threats out of the way, I can legit sweep his team. So after a D-Dance, of course, I need a D-Dance. And that's gonna be the hard part, because I need to set up the D-Dance. And most of the times it doesn't really work. So yeah, Charizard is having a tough time on this league, just because I need to set up the Dragon Dance. And most of the times I'm just not able to do it, which sucks. And yeah, I just saw now, the other Pokemon that can kind of stop the sweep is Kabutops if I'm on low health, and he goes for Aqua Jet. That's the problem, if he goes for Aqua Jet, so yeah, that's gonna do a lot. And yeah, he just max attack, max speed, Adamant, because I don't need to outspeed a whole lot. After D-Dance I can outspeed Thunderous, and if he's Scarf then I'm... that's it, GG. And I have Fire Punch because no recoil and still can kill. Thunder Punch because water types, Dragon Claw because Goodra, and Dragon Dance because it's needed. So, easy and simple, not too much. Now, next Pokemon, it's gonna be the Lucario, and he's gonna be back with his Air Balloon. Yup, it's gonna be Air Balloon because this Lucario is made to stop a Mammo. To stop the Mammo. Either is Scarfed or Sash. It's gonna stop the Mammo because he has priority, and it's gonna be faster, and it's gonna hit hard as hell because Bullet Punch and Close Combat, it's just too much for Mammo. And after that he has Justified, so in case I break the balloon with Justified, I don't know if he would bring Scizor, but in case he would bring Scizor with Knockoff or anything else with Knockoff, I would be able to take the Knockoffs all day and get a boost on attacks, so that would be something really useful if I can pull that off. And yeah, Dual Shot because of Goodra, Extreme Speed because it's powerful and priority, and then just Close Combat and Bullet Punch because that's stabs and useful moves. So yeah, and it's Jolly. This one is Jolly because I need Lucario to be able to outspeed something. Because Lucario's base stat, I mean, it's 90, which is good, but it's kinda comparable to his pokes. So yeah, needed to be faster. Next Pokemon, it's gonna be Porygon 2, Duckmon. It's gonna be here to take hits too. It's gonna be a Violite as always, Analytic because he's slow, so if he goes last, it's gonna have 1.3 times more power, I think it is, 1.3, I'm not entirely sure. And it's gonna be Modest as always, and this time it's gonna be just max HP, max special attack. And he's there to take special hits. That's why he's here, and he's gonna have Thunderbolt, Tri-Attack, Recover, and Sunny Day. Why Sunny Day, you may say? Well, because it can stop the rain, and Sunny Day doesn't just helps my team, to be honest. It really helps my team, because I have Charizard X, and then I have another member, which is Victini, that I'm already saying. So yeah, that's gonna be the kind of the work of Porygon, is here to stop kind of Politoed with Sunny Day and T-Bolt. So yeah, and Tri-Attack just to hit everything. So yeah, regular Porygon to try and stop that rain. And of course then we have the last member, which is going to be Victini. And Victini, it's going to be Choice Banded Victini, as you guys can see. Choice Band Victini with V-Create, Zen Headbutt, Bolt Strike, and U-Turn. Now, Choice Banded Victini, V-Create, it's freaking powerful! Like, that thing! V-Create, oh my goodness! Like, it can almost kill anything, which is crazy! If it's not Oko, it's a 2-hit KO. Of course not on the rain. That's why I need Sunny Day, because imagine this thing on Sunny Day. That's gonna destroy lives. That's gonna destroy lives. I mean, of course I can't spam because he will eventually outspeed me and kill me, but either way, I can kill something with this. Like, it's amazing. Freaking amazing. So, yeah. Victini is just here to deal a lot of damage to his team, because Victini can do a lot. If it's not on the rain, that's the problem. If there's rain, then Victini can't really do too much. But if there's no rain, oh boy, you don't want to be in front of this thing. Legit. So I just decided to go a little bit more offensive. I'm kind of scared of that idea, but I'm going really offensive against this team. So I hope that works. I hope that works out. So this is gonna be my team for today's match. And now we're gonna get into the actual battle. And you guys are gonna see everything that happened on the battle. So I'm switching on my own PC right now, seeing the battle. You guys should see right now the team preview. So I brought those 6 Pokemon, as you guys already know. And he brought, of course, the most threatening Pokes he had, which is his Thundurus, Mamoswine, Politoed, Goodra, Scizor, and Armaldo. So his team, I was surprised by him having Armaldo. I was expecting more Kingdra, because Kingdra on the rain, oh my goodness, that thing would be scary as hell. But yeah, his Armaldo was there, and we're gonna have to deal with these 6 Pokemons he has. And of course, let's get into the battle. You guys are gonna see how we started. So I was thinking of starting with Blastoise, but in the end I was like, you know what? Let me go with Victini, because Victini can just V-create and try to kill something. And I start with Victini, and he goes for Armaldo. If he would start with Politoed, I would just U-turn, but he didn't, so I used V-create, and V-create was a 50% chance to OHKO. Because on a max HP, max defense, and he was that, and he got that 50% lucky. So he was able to set up the Stealth Rocks, which didn't really matter on this match, because after I Rapid Spin the rocks, so it didn't really matter. But I just decided, well, let's just kill this thing, and I just used V-create twice and killed the Armaldo. So Armaldo wasn't really a problem on this match. We just set up the rocks, which in the end were not really useful, so Armaldo didn't really get to do anything. And Victini got here a kill, which is not bad, so that proves the power of Victini, like freaking crazy. Here, of course, he sends out the Politoed and Drizzle and everything, so I was like, nope, I'm getting the hell out of here. And of course, that's predictable as hell, and he was able to set up with something that's not really appreciated, which is Perish Song. And that's just annoying. That is really annoying. So he was able to put the Perish Song. And here, I don't know really what I was thinking, but I just decided, I think I ran out of time, because I knew he would switch, because he couldn't really do anything to Blastoise. But I ran out of time thinking, and I went for Rapid Spin, of course, because that was the first move I had. So basically, I got rid of the rocks, but I wasn't on the best situation ever. But then I thought, my Blastoise had Mirror Coat, was done for this Thundurus, and without thinking a whole lot, I went for Mirror Coat, thinking he would attack me, but no. He brought the completely unexpected set with his Thundurus, and used Agility. After here, I was just scared. I didn't know what to do, and I kinda panicked, and instead of staying, I switched. But in the end, I only had one turn more because Perish Song is a thing, so I really had to switch. And I switched into Raichu because it's the safest play, because you could go for a T-Wave or a Thunderbolt, and Raichu would not take damage. And of course, being here with Raichu, I just thought, let me just fake out, because why not? And here I thought, let me go for a Thunderbolt and see if I can do some damage. But he goes for Dark Pulse, and I flinch. So that happened. Raichu wasn't able to do damage, so I was like, I need Raichu, so let me switch the hell out of here. And I go into Porygon, and of course he goes for Dark Pulse again, and Porygon takes that very well. And here, because I am stupid and didn't know that Thundurus can get Focus Blast, or I completely forgot, I stayed and went for Tri-Attack, and of course it just plopped me with Focus Blast. So yeah, this Thundurus was already being a problem. Even though it was Life Orb, so he was losing health little by little, so I just thought, let me go into Raichu and fake out. so I can do more and more cheap damage until I kill this thing. So Raichu was actually being helpful with Fake Out, even though I had Life Orb too, so it wasn't really recommended to use a lot Raichu. But I just decided to do that, and I switched into Charizard, hoping that he would take well the hit, but not really. It did 50% almost, so I was like, well, that's a dead Charizard. And of course I can't switch because the rules of the league, you need to Mega Evolve your Pokemon, so I had to Mega Evolve. I tried to attack, but of course I don't outspeed because it has an agility and he just kills me. So Charizard didn't get to do anything, because I didn't have a switch in to this Thundurus. So after that I'm like, okay, let me just go for the normal strategy, I guess, and I send on my Blastoise, and he goes for a Thunderbolt, and that does a lot. But, well, and I didn't go for, of course, the Mirror Coat, because I actually thought he would switch, I think. So basically my predictions on this game were not on point, like my predictions were completely out of place. And for Ice Beam did good damage, but it wasn't enough to kill. And he switches into Goodra, and of course here I actually go for Mirror Coat. But of course it didn't do, I mean it did good damage, but it's not as much as I would like. But I guess it did more than Ice Beam, because my Blastoise wasn't specially attack invested. And after it just kills me with Thunderbolt, which the crit I don't think it mattered. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, Blastoise was dead. And here I just go for my Victini to use Vicreate on something, but I predicted him to actually switch into Politoed and go for Bolt Strike, but I wasn't real enough. So I went for Vicreate. And that, I raged so hard here, like, you guys don't even know, because I actually thought he would switch, and it was logical. I don't know why I didn't go for Bolt Strike and got scared. I was like, no. What if he doesn't? What if this? And then I just overthought and went for Vicreate, so it kind of screwed me up. So because again, I didn't trust my own thought, like my own first thought, I failed. And then of course Raichu I switched Raichu here because I didn't know what to do, and he just kills Raichu. And here I go for Victini and just do cheap damage, I guess, with U-turn, even though again I could have went for Bolt Strike, but here I was scared of Mamo. I was scared of him switching to Mamo, and I went for U-turn. So basically I was playing really scared because his Thundurus completely annoyed me. Like, my mind was not on place after what Thundurus did to my team. So I wasn't really thinking like carefully or clearly, and here I just decided, well, with the rest of the pokes I have, then I'll just go offensive, because I just had Lucario and Victini. So here I just go for close combats and stuffs, and it wasn't enough to kill anything. So Lucario just dies to the Scald, and here I just have Victini, and he actually switches, which I was like, why? He switched, and he said it was because of Bolt Strike, and I'm like, the end of the match, Bolt Strike, you could have just gone for Memo after, so it didn't really matter. But of course it's on the rain, and this Goodra took that very well. Like, Goodra took it very well. Even though if it wasn't on the rain, that's the funny part, I would have O-code the Goodra. Like, legit, Vicreate would have O-code. And the rain stops right after, which is even more, like, crazy. So yeah, but I still was able to finish off the Goodra because he goes for Dragon Pulse and didn't kill me. So basically that just gave me the chance to finish Goodra because, yep, at that range is more than obvious I'm gonna kill, even though I could have killed before if it wasn't for the rain. So yeah, and here I'm like at -3 speed, I don't even know, -2, -3, and yeah. So he's gonna perfectly go for a Mamo and outspeed me with EQ, and he's gonna finish me off. So yeah, that was the match. We lost, and can't really say too much. I mean, I'm not mad or anything, because you guys already know, I'm doing this league for fun, I'm trying to improve, but legit what happened on this match was that I got completely, like, out of my mind because of the Thundurus. Like, Agility Thunderous I wasn't expecting. I wasn't really expecting, and I don't know why I didn't thought that you could bring that, but I wasn't expecting, so that completely screwed me up. And after that, I just didn't think clearly, so legit, this battle, I played poorly. Like, I have to admit it, I played poorly, and RTK completely got me. And he did it the way he's known, by battling, which is getting people off guard with crazy stuff he does. That's legit how he plays, so yeah, that's RTK for you people, and he's amazing, he's amazing, that's all I have to say. So I really gotta learn from this, and hopefully next match we can win, because next match, I mean, it's gonna be in between maybe the worst players on the, at least on the league table, because it's Jack, Dawn Fanatics, so I hope next week I can do something better against Jack, and yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this battle, at least. Tell me anything that maybe I could have done, as always. Any recommendations or advices are good, because I'm just learning and trying to get into more competitive. So, yeah, appreciate all of your support. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to fire punch the like button down below if you did. And I will catch you guys on the next video. So, stay beast! See ya!